Hi there, my Leos. How are ya? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Star Lord's Tarot. I'm going to be doing your tarot forecast for the month of September. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in a Celtic cross. Let's get to your reading, okay? First off, we have Major Arcana, the Hermit, in the reverse position. Next, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Tower, in reverse. No, it's in upright position. And next, Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, in the upright position. You got a lot of Major Arcana again, Leo. We have next the Three of Wands in the reverse position. And then we have Major Arcana, the Hierophant, in the upright position, followed by the Three of Cups in the reverse position. And next we have the Two of Swords upright, and then the Knight of Cups in the upright position. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Sun. There's your card, Leo, in the upright position. Wow, lots and lots of Arcana here. There's some intense stuff going on for you guys, I guess, with those eclipses that we just had. Okay, first off, your overall energy is that of Major Arcana, the Hermit, in the reverse position. Well, the Hermit in the upright position, this is someone who's sort of going within, seeking solitude, just kind of doing their own thing, learning things on their own and being quite introspective and so forth. When the Hermit's in the reverse position, for some of you, remember this is just a general read, it's not going to apply to everyone out there, but for some of you, the Hermit in reverse is pointing to coming out of a period of solitude. Maybe some of you have been just sort of keeping to yourself. Maybe there's been too many intense things going on in your life and you just sort of been keeping a low profile for a while, and now you're coming out of that. For others of you, maybe you have sort of secluded yourself in order to do some much needed research and investigation, and maybe even going within. Some of you maybe were meditating and trying to figure things out. Well, it seems like that period is over. Maybe you gained all the information you needed to gain, and you're kind of done with that now. You're coming back to the land of the living, which is always good. Always good to see. Maybe some of you were hiding out during the eclipse situation, but you're coming back. That's good. And paired with the Hermit in reverse, you have the Ace of Wands in the upright position. Lovely energy to see. The Ace of Wands, this is your own fire energy. Wands are representing action, activity, and things like that, ideas. The Ace of Wands for me is generally speaks of a new idea, something brand new that perhaps you've never thought of before, or a situation or something is presented to you in a brand new way, and it's like, wow, this is a pretty cool idea. I think I might like this. So it's something that you're going to act on when the Ace of Wands, it's like the universe is handing you an opportunity to act on something, which is really good to see when you're coming out of the Hermit phase. You're coming into something brand new. So really nice energy. In your past, your foundation, you have the Tower in the upright position. The Tower generally speaks of a shocking situation, something that sometimes much needed shock that shocks us back into reality. Sometimes we hear something or experience something that's very profound, very deep. It's Major Arcana, so it's intense energy. For others of you, it could be representing even something as intense as a catastrophic event. Maybe some of you went through something really, really intense in your past, and you know, it's just kind of come out. Because I'm always grateful when the Tower shows up in a reading, because the fact that it shows, especially in the past, it shows something has really come to light and shocked us, and it always opens up something that needed to be opened up. It's an area of our life that maybe we were just overlooking or avoiding to look at, and sometimes the universe will just say, okay, enough of that. You need to snap back into reality. So for some of you, maybe you had a reality check in your not so distant past. Your recent past energies that, well, it's not past, it's still part of September when you're coming in to it. It's the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. It generally speaks of, it can speak of good luck. For some of you, maybe you had a lucky break. Some of you may have just, maybe you're coming out of seclusion, or you're coming out of a time of reflection and intensely looking and researching something, and you got lucky with whatever it was you were researching. For some of you, it could just be blind luck, whereas, you know, you just happen to be in the right place at the right time, and that's definitely fortunate and really good energy. So there seems to be a little bit of a mixed bag here for you guys going on. Very, very intense energies, so Leo, I have to say. So you're coming out of this period of where, just like, you know, you were in the sweet spot of life where you were moving in the right direction in terms of, but this is recent, like this is something that has just been going on in the past week or so, and these energies are still with you coming into the month of September, but they're now waning, they're leaving, and they're moving on to your immediate future, which is the energies of the Hierophant in the upright position. Now, again, another major arcana, intense energies. The Hierophant mainly speaks of conventional way of doing things. Sometimes maybe this Wheel of Fortune, this lucky break, led you right into the Hierophant energy, which is doing something conventional. For some of you, maybe it could have, this lucky break could have led you towards a really good job that's, you know, very on the conventional side. For some of you, it could have led you into a, say, maybe a spiritual church or even religion. It could be leading you towards, for some of you, a religious viewpoint. So that's always good. It's just basically, and this card can even represent marriage. So maybe for some of you, it's about marriage. You guys are, maybe some of my Leos out there are getting married in the near future. So it has a wide range of possibilities, the Hierophant, but it's definitely good energy, and it's something you're moving right into. You're moving into something really, really that's society looks upon as something positive, really good. It's something that's recognized. If you're on a spiritual journey, maybe some of you with the Hermit, you were on a spiritual quest or something like that. Maybe you'll be led with the Wheel of Fortune right to the right path to where you need to go to further yourself on your spiritual journey. Really good for you guys. And in the possible future, you have the energies of the Three of Wands in the reverse position. The Three of Wands upright, this is a card that represents putting a plan into action. We're actively moving towards something. Now, this is your possible future. The Three of Wands, however, is in the reverse position, which points back for me to the Two of Wands, where we're on this journey, we're making a plan. In the Ace of Wands, which you have here, a brand new idea, and then the Two of Wands, we're thinking about the, you know, said idea and starting to put it into action. With the Three of Wands, we're already moving towards said new venture or whatever it is we're moving towards, but it's the Three of Wands is reversed. So maybe for some of you, you're right in the middle of making the plan. Like in the month of September, you're making the plan in your head, but you haven't quite reached the stage of the Three of Wands in the upright position where you're actually physically doing it. So you're on your way there, but you're not quite there yet. So moving on to the next card, we have another three. The Three of Cups in the reverse position. And this is in the placement of where you're coming, maybe how you're feeling, Leo, in the month of September. And Three of Cups in the upright position, it's a cup card, so it's dealing with us on an emotional level. And the Three of Cups is generally a socializing card. It's about socializing. It can often refer to our social groups, cliques that we all have different cliques that we hang with, or maybe our workmates, and then we have our friends, our small circle of friends, and we have our little cliques and families and things like that. When the Three of Cups is in the reverse position, however, because of where its placement is, this is how you may be feeling. And for me, this card represents sort of feeling on the outs, or sometimes it could be representing being at odds or not having anything in common anymore with a specific group. So for some of you, maybe it's you're just feeling sort of distant from a certain group of people. It could be co-workers that you used to hang out with, or it could be friends that you used to hang out with, and you once upon a time felt, you know, great and in sync with them. But right now, in the month of September, maybe there's a certain social group that you've sort of fallen away from or stepped back from, and you're kind of feeling like, oh, maybe a little bit weird about that, because it's like, oh, I used to see these people all the time, and now I don't really see them. And there could be many reasons for that, but for some of you Leos, maybe you're separating yourself from a certain social group. And sometimes that's much needed depending upon the circumstances, right? So now your people and environment, you have the Two of Swords in the upright position. This generally speaks of indecision. Needing to make a decision about something, but the blindfold is on this girl because she knows she needs to make a decision. Sometimes we're not making a decision because of the fact that we don't want to really take a close look at the two options. Sometimes we don't really care for the two options. Sometimes we care for the options, but we're just not 100% sure because we're not taking a close enough look. So it could be it's falling in the placement of your people and environment. Maybe people are looking at you as in the month of September as being a little bit indecisive, Leo. Maybe they feel that you need to make a concrete decision about something and you're just sort of stalling, or you're not really sure, you're hesitant for some reason. Or it could be that you're dealing with someone in your environment who is like that. So moving on to your hopes and fears card, you have the Knight of Cups in the upright position. This would most likely be a hope. Maybe some of you are hoping. The Knight of Cups is a court card, so it could be representing a person of the water elements, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe some of you are hoping to hear from this person or get an offer from this person. Others of you could just be hoping for an opportunity on the emotional level to come in towards you. You're hoping for something either creative or emotional to come and sort of fill your heart. Now, for the final card, you have Major Arcana, the Sun, which resonates with Leo. This is your card. The Sun card is beautiful. It speaks of success and attainment, and it's a nice way to end the reading and to end the month of September. Looks like there's some struggles going on here for you guys. Most of it, I think, has been in the past. You're coming out of those energies. There's some brand new opportunities that are ahead for you. A brand new idea, a brand new opportunity. You just need to make a decision on something, and at the end of it all, you end up with the Sun card, which is a card of success, attainment, true confidence that comes from within. Beautiful, beautiful energy to see for you guys, and nice to see your card coming. That's you guys coming into your own again. So whatever those energies, those intense energies that were there before you, Leo, it looks like it's quickly going to become a thing of the past, and you have a bright road ahead of you, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I am doing personal readings. If you would like to book one with me, the details are in the About section. Bye for now, Leos. Take care.